Yeah, it's over with, man. It's a wrap, y'all. It's a wrap, bro. Man, this thing is absolutely sad. I wonder where Jason Whitlock at. Jason Whitlock was doing all that talking, bro. Jason Whitlock was doing all that talking, bro. Remember Jason Whitlock? I just can't believe that, just this little, just him allegedly threatening to unalive her. That's enough for an arrest? Yeah, Jason Whitlock, you the same guy, Whitlock. And where you at, Whitlock? Where you at? You the same guy. We got you on a docket that was under fire for your comments to Joy Taylor. The big old cans and that peanut butter skin. I knew what I was capable of. But you sitting around here, you one of the key ones. Now it's over with, y'all. The wife don't came and expose everything, bro. And her allegations, man, bro. Her allegations say that this dude is a demon. The wife say this man is a demon. Let me repeat that again. The wife say this man is a demon. When I finish telling y'all what she don't expose in this paper, this goes beyond just the allegations of threatening to unalive her now. Bro, the wife said the man R-worded her, bro. Lord Jesus have mercy. The wife don't came out. She don't file for divorce today. It's over. I wonder what Jason Whitlock gonna say. Mr. High and Mighty, Mr. All this, and I don't want to, but you talk all that trash about Shannon Sharp. When I tell y'all the details about what this man's wife has said now, Lord Jesus have mercy, bro. This man might go to prison, bro, based off what she's saying. If what she's saying is true, let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it. Let's start with this article right here, because I want to start with some details from this article right here. Because this article right here was scathing at the bottom, but it ain't nowhere near the next article, right? Show y'all something, right? And Jason Whitlock, like I said before, he's full of it, right? But I want to show y'all something, right? Right? They issued this man a no contact order. Let me put this up here. Let me blow this up for y'all. This is finna get nasty, bro. They issued him a no contact, and she's corroborating all the claims that all those other women I said to y'all said. This nigga is toast, bro. Bro, this nigga better have some type of unbelievable evidence that we ain't never seen before. It says that a no contact order was issued with Marcellus ordered to remain at least 500 feet away from this woman. This sounds just like the Big Tigger situation, but a little bit of difference, where Big Tigger wasn't accused of R-wording, but this situation is demonic, my nigga. I wonder what Jason Whitlock got to say about this. He had been ordered to remain 500 feet from her, their marital residence, and her place of work. He can't even go home. They don't put this nigga out the home, man. This Jason Whitlock man's, though. He was also given permission, right? No, excuse me. He has been forbidden from communicating with her, whether that be orally, via written communication through their children. And he was given permission to return to California, also can't possess any weapons or firearms. He must maintain a separate residence. He can return to their home once with a police escort to collect his belongings, right? And he has denied this in an X post today, talking about the truth will prevail. Man, nigga, you keep saying that. You got all these chicks, man, bro, I'm about to tell y'all right, but bro, it got demonic. Lord Jesus have mercy. The woman don't file for divorce. And bro, the details of what this woman on the leg, y'all smash the like button, y'all come on in here, bro. The stuff this woman have put out here, bro, this nigga is toasties, nigga. Because she's saying everything that all these other women are saying about him. Bro, this is bad. This is, man, listen, bro. He ain't coming back from this, bro. When I read this to y'all, and I read these allegations, bro, this shit is wild, bro. So, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Anna Marie Wiley files for divorce, restraining order from Marcellus Wiley after his arrest. Let me read y'all the details, bro. Lord Jesus have mercy. When y'all hear the details, they go beyond what I've already told y'all. Lord Jesus, man. Bro, this nigga, hey, man, listen, bro. It's bad, bro. And it's worse than what I'm telling y'all because I don't want to tell y'all the other part of what I know because I know something else that I'm not going to tell y'all. And it makes it that much worse. I know something else. But, bro, this is bad, bro. It goes to say, Anna Marie Wiley has pulled the plug on her 12-year marriage to Marcellus Wiley following his domestic... Hold on, y'all. Let me pause this. Following his domestic violence battery arrest, U.S. Weekly can confirm. According to court documents obtained by U.S., Anne Marie, 42, filed for divorce from Marcellus, 51, in Los Angeles today, citing irreconcilable differences as the reason behind their split. The pair married in June 18, 2014. Now, wait, y'all. Wait till y'all hear what she's saying, bro. Bro, this is bad, bro. The pair shared 3 children. Marcellus Jr., daughters, and 2 daughters, right? Marcellus has another daughter named Maraca from a previous relationship. Anne Marie is filing for legal and physical custody of the kids. And no visitation, bro. Bro, this nigga, bro, listen. She also requested spousal support and attorney fees coverage. Bro, they crushing this. This nigga gonna get crushed, bro. Where's Jason Whitlock at? Where is he at? Hold on, but we ain't finished yet, y'all. This thing gets worse. She also filed a request for domestic violence restraining order against this nigga. She also asked the court for order to protect her children as well. Let's keep going. In her declaration, Anne Marie accused Marcellus of continuing an escalating pattern of physical violence, sexual abuse. He's done. That nigga have been accused by damn near 10 women. Verbal and emotional abuse, financial control, and intimidation, much of which she says our children have witnessed. Everybody say, oh, well, they said the kids didn't see it. They said they heard them arguing. So them hearing them arguing, that's saying, look, maybe they didn't see him when he put his hands on her, but they heard him going at it. They heard something going on. That's what the police report said. You ain't got to listen to me. I got the police report right here. Y'all know, F with me, y'all know I got it. I just landed in Europe, nigga. Shopping bag, I'm a tourist, nigga. But wait, y'all, it goes on. This thing gets disgusting. As U.S. previously reported, Marcellus was arrested Saturday, you guys, July the 4th, for his alleged role in a reported altercation with his wife during a stay at the Marriott Hotel in Florida. She told cops that he claimed he was going to unalive her. Now, Jason Whitlock, this dude should be removed from all media. Jason Whitlock tried to downplay this and tried to say, oh, well, he tried to downplay a woman's alleging that the man threatened to take her life, y'all. This is what Jason Whitlock did on his channel today. They should have Jason Whitlock removed. That's what he did. She told police that Marcellus claimed that he was going to smoke her after he put his hands on her, per the witness statement. She also claimed that he used one finger sternly and intentionally poked her in the cheek in front of their daughters in the morning before his alleged threat. The former Real Housewife of Beverly Hills star told the officers that Marcellus had an unreported history of violence towards her, and she planned to divorce him when they got home to California. Marcellus, as he always has, denied the claims, but the police determined that there was enough evidence to establish probable cause and arrest him for alleged domestic violence battery. The court issued a no-contact order against Marcellus on Sunday, July the 5th, prohibiting. Remember I told y'all he could see it. Everybody said, oh, you got to wait to see it. No, his charge, that domestic battery charge, comes with an automatic no bond until you see a judge. So that's how they do in Florida for the domestic battery charges. No bond until you see a judge. Hold on, y'all, but check it out. And I got a feeling it's going to get real worse than this. I got a feeling they got a whole investigation coming with him. Because the stuff that she said that I'm finna tell y'all, shit. He denied the claims, but the police determined there was enough evidence to establish probable cause and arrest him for alleged domestic violence battery. The court issued a no-contact order against Marcellus on Sunday, July the 5th, prohibiting him from contacting her. He also is ordered to stay at least 500 yards away from her, their marital residence, and her place of employment. Anne Marie is a nurse and anesthetist in Beverly Hills. Now, didn't I tell y'all that don't put y'all hands on these women? Didn't I tell y'all this? This nigga be getting mad at me for telling these niggas the truth. I told y'all, they putting Negroes in prison for free for putting their hands on women. I keep trying to tell y'all this. Y'all don't want to listen to this? They got a whole lot of space in the prison for niggas who think they just gonna put their hands on them. That's why I keep telling you niggas, just walk away. But y'all don't want to listen to me. Y'all think I'm hating by saying this. No, I'm giving good advice to the brothers, man. I'm giving good advice. But they don't want to listen to your boy. No, they don't want to listen to your boy, man. Your boy ain't here telling the whole truth, but they don't want to listen. We're gonna get to this. The conditions of Marcellus' release obtained by us outlined that he cannot possess any weapons or firearms, must maintain a separate residence from his estranged spouse. The documents did, however, note that he can return to their home one time with a police escort to collect his belongings. Marcellus recently sung her praises, thanking her for his children in a sweet Instagram post to commemorate Father's Day last month. My greatest blessing, call me Dad. Maraca, Marcellus Jr., Aria, Olivia, thank you for giving my life its deepest purpose and greatest joy. And to my father, thank you for showing me what real love looks like, always present, always available, always reliable, his post read. No tough love, just strong love, the kind that shows up, stays consistent, and never lets go. Forever grateful to my family. Thank you, blase, blase, blah, Marcellus wrote. Anne Marie joined Real Housewives of Beverly Hills as a full-time cast member on season 13, but only lasted one season as Bravo didn't ask her back. I guarantee y'all Bravo wouldn't have paid her a bag to get her back. Bravo probably like, man, how in the hell we got rid of her? Bravo probably like, man, how in the living hell did we get rid of her? She got all the smoke. She got all the drama around her. Smash the like button. Y'all get the like button if y'all come on in here. Bravo's probably like, man, how in the blue hell did we not keep this woman? She got all this smoke around her. They ratings would have went through the goddamn kazoo. They probably gonna hit her up right now. Like, bring your ass over here, girl. We got some work for you. She says, I just got word today that I will not be returning to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. To say that's an understatement she wrote at the time of her departure. Right? Now, let's get into this, y'all. Because I got some smoke for y'all. And the next one I'm finna show y'all, what I'm finna show y'all right now, Lord, 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 when it all goes down, when it all goes down. Ladies and gentlemen, along with the divorce petition, hold on, y'all, my bad. Along with the divorce petition, you guys, wait till I read this to y'all. This is nasty, bro. This gets nasty at night. Let me make sure I put this up here straight for y'all. Hold on. Wait till y'all hear this. When y'all hear this, man, shout out to my boy Italian in Laguna Beach. Surfboard dudes get wiped out totally. Salute to you, boy. Hey, check this out, y'all. In the court documents, she's alleging in 2012, early in their relationship, while intoxicated, she alleges that Marcellus R-worded her. He took it from her. That's what she alleges. She alleges that Marcellus Wiley in 2012, early in their relationship, R-worded her. And she said when he R-worded her, she said that he said, and I quote, that she was his property and that she had to do what he said. She also claimed that he R-worded her a second time that same day. Let's keep going now. Jason, where you at, dog? Jason, we need to find you, bro. This your mans, though, dog. This is your mans, nigga. She also alleged that same year, right? So she said that he R-worded her, told her that she was his property and that she had to do whatever he said. And she claimed, right, that he R-worded her a second time that same day. Not only that, she also said that the nigga tried to sleep with two of her friends as well that same year. She said in 2014 that he punched her in the face, giving her a black eye. In 2019, when she was 9 months pregnant, he allegedly threw a bottle of Coca-Cola at her head. God damn, this nigga sound like this. And now it makes sense. When I heard how he was talking in response to the Diddy situation, it all makes sense now. It all makes sense now. In 2014, she alleges that he punched her in the face and he gave her a black eye. In 2019, when she was 9 months pregnant, she claims that he allegedly threw a bottle of Coca-Cola at her head. To the person who says she stayed, though, let me tell you something, bro. Don't you know a lot of victims of abuse and sexual assault stay and don't say nothing? See, that's the problem with you. You're saying she stayed. That's not the point. The point is that she's alleging that demonic activity happened to her, bro. Don't you understand that some people feel trapped in these situations, bro? Not every woman is. See, y'all got to think about something in this channel. Before I even talk about the rest of the allegations she put out here, y'all got to think about something. Everybody don't think like you think. Marcellus Wiley has damn near 10 accusers, bro. 10 accusers damn near. What are we talking about, bro? What are we talking about? And you keep talking about, oh, she stayed. Nigga, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with your mindset, brother? Is something wrong with you, dog? Like, is something wrong with your mindset, brother? Because you might have a sister that the dude is beating the dog shit out of her right now, and she's staying with that nigga. Letting that nigga drive her car. Letting that nigga sleep in her house. Letting that nigga play the PlayStation and pass gas and eat corn chips and all kind of shit on the sofa. Oh, I'm going to keep that shit real. I'm going to keep it real. See, I'm going to tell you something about psychology. Some women think it's love, nigga. Some women think that they love a nigga so much they're willing to deal with all of this shit, even through your faults. And they're willing to overlook a lot of shit because they are blinded by love. Some women are living in fear. Right? This is psychological, I'm telling you now. Right? Meaning, they're afraid to make a move and get away from this situation. Right? How do I know this? Look at all these other women that's getting unalived in situations. Right? So, I'm telling you this. To the person who said I'm throwing a pound of dirt at him from what she said, nigga, it ain't about what she just said, you hoe ass nigga. It's about what all these people have said about this man. It ain't just one person. See, you guys got to understand something. It's not, if it was just one person, I'm like, okay, whatever, man, cool. Okay, let's check it out. This man got damn near 10 allegations, and he got a goddamn 13-year-old said the nigga came and picked her up from middle school, and she gave exact details, nigga. She said that middle school, she said where he was at, where he lived at, everywhere, nigga. What is you talking about, playboy? What is y'all talking about? Right? Listen to what I'm saying to y'all. So, again, you have a lot of people. Some of y'all niggas are staying with chicks that's mentally abusing you every day. Some niggas is going home every day and their woman is slapping them, degrading them, telling them they ain't shit, dishonoring them, and nigga, you sitting right there every day going home. Some of you niggas, you know your woman is sleeping with another man and you still going home every single day. See, y'all don't want to tell the truth on YouTube. Y'all want to pass this and tell lies to the public. I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth. Because, see, it goes both ways. I'm going to say it again. Some of these brothers is going home knowing their wife cheating on them. And them niggas is taking that shit. And you thinking like, why is he taking that shit? Guess why? Because in this world that God created, everybody don't think the same, brother. If everybody think the same, everybody will react like you. People have to remember this. You have a brain and use their mind and think, damn, okay, well, why would they do that? Like, any logical, everybody ain't logical. Everybody don't think like you. You got to understand in this world, everybody has a different thought process. This is why you have certain people vote for certain people vote for other people, certain people think this way, certain people think that way, because everybody does not think alike. Everybody does not process information the same way. Everybody does not move the same way. Once you start thinking about this, then you'll understand. Like, you know when I really started to understand that? When I traveled the world and saw that everybody didn't think like Americans. Everybody don't think that Americans, the way they live, is the greatest way to live. Americans think that, but some other countries and they like the way they live. They feel like the way they live is better. Right? But only until you open your mind and you see, and you open your heart and your spirit, you see other things, do you realize these things. That damn, everybody don't think like us. The things that you value, everybody else don't value in life. Some people value clothes. Some people value money. Some people value cars. Some people value all types of material things. Some people don't value that. Some people value friendship, morals, ethics, dignity, decency, honor. See? Peep game that I'm giving you, brother. Right? It's a lot of ladies right now that's in here right now that's going home getting their ass whooped by their man. They know I ain't lying. They in here right now. A lot of ladies in here right now going home right now getting cussed out by their man for either they didn't cook dinner, they didn't feel like cooking dinner. They may have been tired on their period, whatever it may have been. It may be some dudes in here that go home, nigga work 2 jobs, nigga working back to back, nigga go home and got to hear her cussing you out and arguing at you all day long. This is the type of world we live in, bro. The stories, when I cover these stories, bro, I see some of the most craziest things I've ever seen. And to the people who don't understand, you just don't understand. If you listen to all the things I report on all my channels, bro, and y'all listen to all these different stories, you will see the world we live in is savage and demonic. And you literally have people who aren't thinking on a normal level. This is why you have people out here committing the crimes that they're committing, doing the things that they're doing. It's things that happen that you wouldn't even believe. An average normal person wouldn't believe. Right? Peep what I'm saying to y'all now. Peep what I'm saying to y'all now. Right? So you have to realize and understand and process this information. When people are saying stuff, hey man, don't always say, hey man, you lying, you lying. Man, y'all don't know, y'all ain't walking that person's shoes. And one day that could be your daughter. I'm telling y'all this. People don't understand this. One day that could be your daughter that's going through that. That could be your son that's going through that. Right? That's feeling away. That feel like, man, I ain't got nobody else, man. Ain't nobody else gonna love me like that. Ain't nobody else gonna, you know what I'm saying? They dealing with all kind of shit. Period. Right? Listen to what I'm saying to y'all now. Peep what I'm saying. Peep what I'm saying. And this is a situation where these women I told y'all about in the past, they reported this shit to who? They reported it to the university. They said he got dealt with, but they didn't punish him harsh enough. They gave specific names. They didn't say this thing. They gave names. Right? So you can come out here and demonize certain people, but if you ain't walking in their life, again. Right? You understand what I'm saying? So let's get back on with the actual allegations. And y'all smash the like button as y'all come on in here. And share the video. Subscribe to the channel if y'all ain't subscribed. Check it out, y'all. So let me go back. I forgot where I was at. So in 2012, before their relationship started, she said that he R-worded her and said to her that you're my property. And you have to do what I say. And she claimed that he R-worded her a second time the same day. And she also alleged that he tried to sleep with 2 of her friends that same year. In 2014, she alleges that he punched her in the face, giving her a black eye. In 2019, she says when she was 9 months pregnant. Now listen, y'all want chicks to stay down, ride or die, all this other shit, bro. And then when they don't tell all this time, then y'all niggas say they lying. If they do tell, y'all say, oh man, that's cap. So think about this. If she would have told then, y'all would have still said it was cap. Period. I'm going to say it again. If she would have told then, y'all niggas would have came in here and y'all still would have said, oh, it's cap, man. That's bull job, man. That's cap. It don't matter when they told. What I tell y'all. She could have went down to the police station the day it happened. She called the cops the day it happened, the time it happened, a day later. And these niggas talking about, oh, why she wait till the next day? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. This is what they doing. Right? This is what they doing. So y'all want to sit up here and cap and push falsehoods and stuff. It's disgusting to me, man. It's maniacal to me that people are doing this. Right? And you said book mistake. How can he take up for a nigga he don't personally know? All he know is an image that person put out there. Nigga don't know that nigga personally. He ain't come up with that nigga in the mud, nigga. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all. These niggas be acting like they know these people personally, and they don't. You know a public persona. Don't nobody in here know shit about Marcellus Wiley as a person. If you ain't in his house on a night-to-night basis, I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to say this again. If you're not in these people's houses on a night-to-night basis, you don't know them. I don't know why I don't understand this with people, bro. I can walk outside the house and put on any image I want. And then come home and be a whole different person. What's wrong with people in this world? People act like you're going to be the same person all the time that you present. Of course you're going to present yourself a certain way to the public. Of course. People don't understand that. I don't know what's wrong with people in this world. They act like, oh yeah, man, y'all live off what y'all see in the public eye. The real question is, and what defines you is what you are when nobody else is watching. When nobody else is watching, who are you? What type of person are you? How you moving? How you operate? You a snake? You a liar? You an abuser? You the type of nigga that go out and do all these movies and come home allegedly beat the shit out your wife every night? You a lady that go out here dressing all nice on social media, acting all sanctified, and then go home and assault and mentally and physically abuse your husband? And a horrible individual with a nasty attitude? That's the thing. Y'all got to understand this, man. People present something to y'all in the public. They can come in the world we live in. They can make you, bro, a person can come on YouTube and you can think you know these people to the T. If you ain't going to sleep with them, if you ain't in their house, if you ain't seeing the day-to-day with them, man, you don't know how these people really are, bro. Don't y'all know it's people that's listening to this video right now that may be mass murderers, that may have multiple bodies on their record, that may have beaten the hell out of women that may have beaten the hell out of them mentally and abused men and did all kind of shit, that's listening to this video right now. Absolute savages. And you could be talking to them in the comment section every single video and not know nothing about who they are. And you be like, oh, I can't believe that. That was such a great person. No, that's what you saw in the general public. You didn't see this on a day-to-day basis with these people. So Marcellus Wiley, he can come out here and be the almighty, all-wise person. But in private, all these women is saying this nigga's a demon. That's what they're saying about him in private. He's saying it's false. He got all these women saying that, nah, nigga, something wrong with this nigga. So again, she said in 2019 that when she was 9 months pregnant, that he allegedly threw a bottle of Coca-Cola at her head. Don't that shit sound like the same thing they said happened with Diddy? And Cassie, when the sex worker said that the Diddy threw a bottle right at Cassie and it went right past her head and hit the wall, he said he threw that bottle so hard he didn't know what happened. Go listen to Marcellus Wiley's response to the Diddy situation. It hit different now. She says during okay, and also, like I said before, so she said all these things about this nigga, man, that he did, that she alleged he did. But the biggest thing, she said he R-worded her. So now she's filed for divorce from him, man. Sad, very sad situation. I wonder what Jason Whitlock and them got to say. And Jason Whitlock sitting out here talking about something. He was quick to jump on Shannon Sharp. He jumped on Shannon Sharp like a pack of roaches. He jumped all over Shannon Sharp. That's what he did. But check this out, y'all. Jason Whitlock had never answered that the goddamn when he came out talking about he knew what he was capable of with Joy Taylor. He talked about the combination of the show with Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp and what type of show that was and what type of things they were standing for. When this nigga sit on his own show right now talking about this woman's breast. Yeah, them big old cans. Yeah, them cans. They so big. And that peanut butter skin. Ooh, I know what I was capable of. Nigga, what type of talk is that? But then you gonna go around here demonizing somebody else, and that's the nigga who hanging with Marcellus Wiley. That's his man's though. That's his man's though. But y'all don't want nobody to tell the truth. Y'all want somebody to come in here and lie to y'all about these niggas, man. Straight up, man. It's sad, bro. It's sad, man. It's sad, man. And Marcellus, man, hey, I hope you didn't do the shit, bro. But guess what, man? I'm sorry, man. The deck is stacked, man. It's too many allegations over a long span of time, homie. A long span of time. Way too many allegations. Right? So, when those rack up like that, now it gets to be super ugly. Super ugly. But I want y'all to listen to Jason Whitlock again. Listen to what he said about this woman. Listen to what he said.
I know what I'm capable of. And that big rack of hers that she showed off constantly. It's just, and that peanut butter skin with that big rack. Like, Jay, keep your distance.
He keep talking about her. That big rack. This nigga went on whole rants about this woman's bosom. Think about this. But he want to talk about somebody else and talk about something else. Jason Whitlock, y'all need to be looking at this guy. I'm looking at him very closely. Real talk. Real talk. This man had whole shows dedicated. Right? Dedicated to going at her. Right? That's all he did was sit up there and talk about the size of this woman's chest. Who does that? He called the woman Bone Thugs in Harmony. That's what he called the segment. Bone Thugs in Harmony. Think about that. Straight demon type of work.
They're going to chime in on Bone Jugs in Harmony.
Bone Jugs in Harmony is what he called it.
When is the New York Times? We called it yesterday. Bone George.
He said, when are they going to chime in on her? When are you going to tell the truth about all these allegations against your man, Marcellus Wiley, Jason Whitlock? Y'all need to be asking Jason Whitlock. Bro, what's up, man?
Boy in Harmony. Now we're going to pivot to Bone Jugs in Harmony. When is the New York Times
Do you hear that?
going to chime in on Bone Jugs in Harmony? This is right up their alley.
And I'm going to tell y'all something. Let's be honest. If they were both at the network, that would be a form of sexual harassment. Tell me I ain't lying. That would be a form of sexual harassment. If they was at a network, that would be a form of sexual harassment. That would be right up an alley of sexual harassment. If he said that and he was at work, he'd be fired for sexual harassment. Joy Taylor could have went to HR and reported his ass for sexual harassment. Talking about something with them big old cans and that peanut butter skin. I knew what I was capable of. You say that at work and your ass is getting fired. Point blank period. But y'all sit over there and huddle up and listen to Jason Whitlock every day and get this dude a pass. He ain't getting no pass from me. I'm pulling out the belt. Period. I'm pulling out the belt.
You got a lawsuit from a single mother who's an Iranian who's claiming that the patriarchy destroyed her at Fox Sports and that a 73-year-old white man, Skip Bayless, mistreated her and offered her money for sex, and that a 40-something white executive, Charlie Dixon, was betting on-air talent at his will and offering him up promotions based on sexual favors. You got Fox Sports owned by Rupert Murdoch. So you got 90-something-year-old Rupert Murdoch, 70-something white man Skip Bayless, and a 40-something white man Charlie Dixon, all in the crosshairs of the New York Times with this explosive lawsuit. And we got crickets from the New York Times?
Great point, Jason. Max, what up, boy? I see you in the building. Salute. Jason. Your man's Marcellus Wiley got allegations from a girl who was 13 years old, brother. Your man's Marcellus Wiley got allegations from a girl that was 13, brother. Why you ain't talking about that? Your man's, and you ain't even saying nothing about it. That shit was in the Rolling Stone, nigga. You ain't say nothing about it. Your man's got allegations of grooming a girl from middle school, my nigga. Where you at? Why you ain't talk? Jason, I double dog dare you to talk about this tomorrow. I dare you to talk about this on your channel, these allegations. The girl said the man went and picked him up from middle school, bro. The girl said the man went and was hollering at her at middle school. Not picked her up, but hollered at her at middle school, bro. She said that the man drove up. This is what the article said. That he drove up, rolled down his window. Right? And she said he was having her come to the crib to do the same thing under the things where she was helping him clean his CD. And she said that he called her Lil Mama. It's right there. His Lil Mama. Now, this is the same Jason Whitlock that had act like he's calling me. That's why I told you these niggas is frauds, bro. Frauds. She gave the name of the middle school. She gave the city that he lived in at the time. She said that this man was playing for the Buffalo Bills and gave them tickets to the game. Don't you think she could prove that with the tickets? If she still got those tickets. Sometimes people keep those tickets. Don't you think she can prove that they went to those games? She said he had his email. Don't you think she could prove? If she had his email, don't you think she could prove that? Right? It would have been email exchanges, right? Right? She said that he was giving her and the family personal gifts. Right? Think about what I just said to y'all. Why won't Jason Whitlock talk about this? But he sat up there talking about, and I'm playing this again. Listen what he said.
The leader of the leftist movement, as of right now, I haven't, and I looked right before the show, I was like, where's the New York Times? Where's their story on this? And there's nothing. And the reason why there's nothing so far is because they can't figure out how to spin this thing.
Like you spin the story with Marcellus Wiley, your boy, today. You spin that with Marcellus Wiley today. You're disgusting. You're disgusting. You're disgusting. What you said today about that situation, Jason Whitlock, was absolutely disgusting. And people need to be looking at you. This man had a girl who said she was 30. I'm going to put on the screen again. Bro, you can't make this up. You can't make this up. Right? They said the man allegedly had multiple allegations at Columbia University. Look, it's right here. Look. Multiple allegations at Columbia University. Said his legal team argues that because the university allegedly hid campus sexual assault claims, her legal team, against Wiley in the 90s, he was allowed to maintain a clean public image that made families trust him. Come on, man. Y'all gonna stop this.
In a way that serves their narrative. And, oh boy, this is just a prime example of white supremacy and white patriarchy just exploiting women, and it must be destroyed. And they can't do it because the mixed nut. And I apologize for saying that, but not really, because I just said it.
Mixed nut. This is what Jason's saying. Bro, do y'all not hear this dude? Do y'all not hear this guy? That's sick talk. Who talks like that, bro? Right? This is what Jason Whitlock is doing. Listen to what he's saying. But he won't come out here today talking about, and the leftist. And I knew what I was capable of. Nigga, what was you capable of doing? What was you capable of doing, Jason? Because I already played when you said that the stripper asked you for $1,000 to have sex. Oh, that's right. Jason said that the stripper asked him for $1,000 to have sex. And he never answered whether he paid her or not. That's what he said. That's what he said. I'll put it again. I want to show y'all this again. Hold on. I'm going to put it on the screen for y'all. That's what he said. Jason Whitlock, y'all man Jason, he said that the stripper, I'll put it out here how it's supposed to be put out here. He said that the stripper, right? Now check this out, y'all. Let me make sure I get this right here for all of y'all, because y'all need to see this right here. This man said that the stripper, right? Let me put this on the screen for y'all.
Cartoons.
Hold on. Make sure I put this on the screen. Put this on the screen. I want y'all to see what he said, man. Demonic work, bro. This is outright demonic work, bro. Demonic work, bro. Hold on. Now, I want y'all to see this. Because y'all know I'm going to keep this a bean, nigga. Put this on the screen. Do y'all see this? Hold on. Hold on, you guys. Y'all see this, right? Now, I want y'all to see this. I want everybody to see this. See what I'm talking about. Smash the like button. Right? This is Jason Whitlock.
Kitten, right? Came from
I did not. Well, I met a girl named Kitten,
And we didn't have a long relationship, but Kitten and I
more of like a one-night relationship.
No, it wasn't that. Funny story was she was just trying to get money out of me. This is a real story. So I meet this girl named Kitten, who was a stripper, and I just talked to Kitten, blah blah blah, and we go out for lunch, and then we go out for another lunch, and then like the next time I meet her, at the end of the second lunch, she says, "Hey, could I borrow?"
Now, this is the same dude that's talking about degeneracy in the sports shows. He the same nigga that sat up here talking about, and they put Shannon and Skip together and Joy with them big old cans and that peanut butter skin. What was it? What type of degeneracy is that? And look at him. The hypocrisy is alarming, brother. Look at him. Look at what he's talking about on national TV.
$8,000.
Of course.
And I said,
Why are you surprised that a stripper wants money from you?
So I said, what do you need that for? And her answer was, well, my boyfriend's not getting out of prison for 2 weeks.
Look at this lame,
young and
laughing
stupid
at them
in Las
lame
Vegas,
jokes.
back before I figured Vegas out, I went out on a date. When I was young and stupid in Las Vegas, back before I figured Vegas out, I went out on a date with a stripper from Spearmint Rhino, and we had a great time. We got liquored up.
Yeah.
We got back to my hotel, and I thought, oh, it's on like Donkey Kong.
Right?
And she turned to me and she goes, $1,000.
Wow.
No.
I go, what? She goes, yeah, $1,000.
After or before?
Before. Before. Wow. And I was like,
So
okay.
if you
We got back to my hotel, and I thought, oh, from Spearmint Rhino. Young and stupid in Las Vegas.
her answer was, well, my boyfriend's not getting out of prison for 2 weeks.
When I was young and stupid in Las Vegas, back before I figured Vegas out, I went out on a date with a stripper from Spearmint Rhino, and we had a great time. We got liquored up.
Yeah.
We got back to my hotel, and I thought, oh, it's on like Donkey Kong.
Right?
And she turned to me and she goes, $1,000.
Wow.
No.
I go, what? She goes, yeah, $1,000.
After or before?
Before. Before.
Wow.
And I was like,
So
okay.
if
That
you were
kind of woke me
coaching,
up about strip
yes,
clubs in
if
Vegas.
you were an NBA coach,
everyday occurrence to some degree. Not that much money.
Now,
And I
are y'all hearing what he's saying about this woman? Hold on, let me play this for y'all. My bad, I had it on mute. I'm going to show y'all something.
explained to you all how that number probably came about yesterday, and I may have to give you another explanation if you didn't follow it or restate that explanation. But no one's like, yeah, white guy at work offering somebody $1 million to have sex or money to have sex. Well, that's par for the course. Oh, white guy is involved allegedly in an inappropriate affair with a young employee. That happens every day of the week. What's interesting, what everybody has focused in on is like, holy cow, we got this black queen out here that is basically grooming her best friend, the hairstylist, to be a sex worker within corporate America. And then we got this black queen out here trading sex for promotions. And the New York Times don't want to have that discussion because that is where the discussion is. And everybody is kind of like, oh boy, Joy Taylor, you're out here doing podcasts and doing interviews and everybody talking about how hard you work and how you had to be twice as good to get anything and how this whole system and you part of this black girl magic deal and now we get to see from your best friend, New Sheen, the hairstylist that you ran around with, that no, you got these opportunities with that big rack of yours and that peanut butter skin, and you were willing to offer yourself up, according to this lawsuit, to an executive, Charlie Dixon.
Now, did y'all hear how he talked about Marcellus Wiley versus this girl right here and Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp? This dude is disgusting. He's absolutely disgusting. There's no other way around it. He's absolutely disgusting. This dude is an animal, bro. Absolutely disgusting, man. To talk like that about somebody, bro. Right? Especially when you on tape, dog. When you on tape. Talking about you was going out with strippers. And she told you she needed 1,000 just to lay with you, bro. And you sit up there laughing like a lame, with all them lame jokes that Colin Cowherd was telling. Disgusting work. And y'all listen to dudes like this and say, oh, we like to know he ain't. He full of shit. And I'm telling you the truth.
And on their talent, Emmanuel Acho. And that you told Nusheen, hey, shut up. Keep your mouth shut. Go along with the program. This is how we roll. This is what the lawsuit alleges. That the black girl magic queen is basically in there grooming a single Iranian mother in a...
Okay, that's cool. Now, the lawsuit against your mans is claiming that he groomed a 13-year-old. It's right there. Why you ain't talking about that, Jason? Why you ain't talking about that? The allegations against your man right now, in the year 2026, Jason, your main man, Jason, they saying this about your main man, brother. Let me show you. Show you better than I can tell you. Show you better than I can tell you. Right? She says she claimed that Marcellus has subjected her to a continuing escalating pattern of physical violence, sexual abuse, verbal and emotional abuse, financial control, intimidation, and she continued because of the trauma associated with many of these events. There are gaps in my memory as I blocked out much of what Marcellus has done to me. Right? She claimed that Marcellus R-worded her in 2012. Now watch. Let's see what this man, if that's what he's supposed to be, had to say about this tomorrow. She says that the man R-worded her in 2012 while he was intoxicated. Right? While he was intoxicated and tried to sleep with two of her friends that same year. 2014, he punched her in the face, gave her a black eye. She said when she was 9 months pregnant in 2019, he threw a Coca-Cola bottle at her head. She also claims that he struck her in the face with his shoes in August of 2025. Y'all want to keep doing this? She said this man hit her in the face with his shoes in 2025. Jason? What's up with that? What's up with that, Playboy? She said in 2025, this man hit her in the face with his shoes. What type of demon does that? Allegedly. Right? In January of 2026, see, I ain't even get to the rest of this with y'all. See, y'all, like I said, these niggas diabolical work, nigga. In January of 2026, she claims he dragged her out of bed, berated her, hit her in the head, R-worded her, telling her that I'm his property and I had to do what he said. There you go right there. There you go, that's John Doe. That's what I meant. When I said 2012, I meant 2025, 2026. My bad, y'all. Right? She says that he struck her in the face with the shoes in August of 2025. In January of this year, remember that nigga talking about, hey man, nah, nigga, we talking about right now. She claims that he dragged her out of bed, berated her, hit her on the head, then R-worded her, telling her that I'm his property and I had to do what he said. She said he R-worded her a second time the same day. She said he R-worded her another time 2 days later. She claims that he borrowed $100,000 from her and hasn't paid her back, while also running up her credit card bill to $100,000. She said he feared for her life and desperately needed a restraining order. Let me tell y'all something. And about the money, I'm finna tell all y'all something right now. I believe her. I believe her. And I'm finna tell y'all why I believe her. Let me show y'all something. Y'all see this paper right here? Do y'all see this paper right here? I cut this paper off for a reason. I cut the paper off for a reason. The reason why I cut this paper off is because this paper showed his financial situation. And I didn't feel like that was appropriate to show everybody. I 100% believe her when she said that. Because on this paper, he marked that he's seeking an appointment of a public defender. Right? And on this paper, he had to put his finances. And I cut this off because I didn't want to show his finances. But when I saw his finances, what he put down for his finances, and looking at her claims about the money, I believe her. And if you saw the rest of this paper that I'm not going to put up on here, you would believe it too. You would believe it too. Sad situation. He's innocent unless proven guilty. See, I'm telling y'all something, man. Don't do this. Because I get surgical with this thing, nigga. And I goes deep. She claims he borrowed $100. Ask Jason about all this. Y'all tell Jason, what's up, man? What's up with all this? She claims your man's borrowed 100 racks from her and hasn't paid her back. while also running up her credit card bill to $100,000. She said she feared for her life and desperately needed a restraining order. See, behind all the smiles, you never know what's going on. People, I'm telling y'all this now. Right? My bad, she did say he R-worded her in 2012. She said this man R-worded her in 2012 while he was intoxicated. Tried to sleep with two of her friends the same year. Right? In 2014, punched her in the face, gave her a black eye. When she was 9 months pregnant in 2019, said he threw a Coca-Cola bottle at her head. Right? Claims he struck her in the face with his shoes in August of 2025. In January 2026, she claims he dragged her out of bed, berated her, and hit her on the head. She said he R-worded me, telling me that I was his property and I had to do what he said. She also said that he R-worded her a second time that same day. And she said that he R-worded her another time 2 days later. This is 2026. Now, I wonder what Jason Whitlock, who came and downplayed all of this, had to say. And see, y'all won't play these games with me. Don't do this. I'm surgical with this thing. I'm surgical with this thing. I'm surgical with this thing. Y'all know me. I got all the work. I got all the work. Y'all know how I roll. I got all the work. Come on now. I didn't show this page for a reason. I cut it off for a reason. See how I cut it out? I cut it out for a reason. Because on this page, he had to put his finances. How much he makes each month. How much debt he has. The only thing I'll show y'all, and you take it for as you may, is that he asked for a public defender. And when he asked for a public defender, I said, hold on, bro. Then you look at this, where she says that she claims he borrowed 100 racks from her and didn't pay her back. Ran up her credit card bill allegedly. Showing y'all this. Showing y'all this. It's right there. So when people say, oh man, I don't believe it. Okay. Take your ass on over there to the dockets and pull up this form right here and see what you see. And then you think, oh, well, ask yourself, do you believe what she's saying, some of that part? Right? Think about that. Right? Right? To the person who says she got a good memory when shit goes wrong, what do you mean? Bro, listen, sometimes people deal with shit for a long time before they fed up and had enough, bro. Don't you know that in life? In life, everybody doesn't just get up and walk away the first time. If they did, we wouldn't be talking about this. See, y'all have to understand something that's called psychology in life. There's something in life called psychology. Everybody doesn't just, like in life, everybody doesn't operate the same. Some people deal with a whole lot of shit. I'm going to tell y'all again, some people inside this comment section are dealing with stuff right now. You don't want to tell nobody, but you're dealing with it. Maybe you're dealing with a woman that's disrespectful to you. Right? Don't show you no love. Don't cook clean. Before you go home, you deal with that shit every day. I'm telling you, man, some of y'all not happy. Some people not really happy in life. And just deal with it every day. You're not happy in your job. You might not like your boss. You might not like your co-workers. You got to deal with this stuff every day. And then y'all come online, but then you put on a good face because you don't want people to see your problems. We're human beings, man. And see, that's the part people don't understand, is that people go through this type of shit all the time. I read stories about this every day. So when people say, oh, I don't believe it, man, I ain't surprised. I do this for a living, reading and talking about these things that's going on in this wicked world we live in, man. I've seen way more wicked stuff than this. Think about this. Right? But sometimes some people, the beatings or alleged beatings just get too much. The alleged assault just gets to be too much for them. Right? And it gets to a point where they just don't want to accept it no more. Some people can instantly just walk away. See, y'all don't understand it. Some people can instantly just walk away. And it'd be hard to believe things. Let me tell y'all something. You know how hard it was to believe when I saw I grew up. Let me say this again. I grew up watching Eddie Winslow on Family Matters. Do you think I knew Eddie Winslow was moving like that in real life the way he moving? A lot of sons, a lot of teenage sons grew up thinking just like Eddie Winslow on Family Matters. But when you seen what he was doing in real life, you was like, hold on, man, what the fuck? Oh, hell. Same thing with Carl Winslow. On the show, Carl Winslow, father of what, 3, 4 kids, wife, hard-working black man, great family, great presentation. In real life, Carl Winslow ain't got no family. He ain't married. He ain't married to no woman. Whole different life. My point is to show you is that people ain't what you think that's presented all the time. Now, some people, they are what you get. But a lot of people, they aren't. They know how to put on this. I told you guys, I gave y'all a great submising. Bro, let me tell you something. When I was growing up, I could have gotten in trouble. I could have gotten in trouble with my parents. I could have got a spanking. I could have been crying. I could have been upset. Everything. If we had a guest coming over there 20 minutes, hey, you better straighten up, boy. For this guest come over, we got some guests coming over here right now. You better straighten up. When that guest walked in the house, they ain't even know I had got a spanking or I got in trouble. They ain't even know I was crying. See, people got to understand this, right? So when they came in, they didn't see that. They saw, oh, I thought everything was cool, right? Y'all know how I go. Family put on a fake front like everything cool. Some people here right now, you walk out the house like you $1 million every day and you struggling. But it's something that my father used to talk about all the time back in the day. He said, man, they fake it till they make it. But people don't understand this though. They don't understand the things I'm telling you. I'm giving y'all jewels, gifts. Right? That's what I'm giving y'all on this channel. I'm being honest about these situations. Everybody living no perfect situation. Everybody not finna get up and just walk away and leave their family. Some people be taking them ass whoopings because they don't want to lose their family. Because a lady might feel like she don't want to live life alone. She may feel like she ain't worth nothing if this nigga ain't with her no more. So she don't want to see that. So she'll deal with the ass whoopings. Some dudes feel like, man, he might not even be worthy to get back on the market no more. So he'll deal with the chick verbally, physically assaulting him. Talking to him like he ain't shit. A nigga working 2 jobs, paying her bills. She out all the time with her girlfriends doing the hell she want to do with your money. But y'all don't want to hear these truths. I'll give to y'all. Y'all just listen to y'all one ear out the other. Right? Think about what I just said. So yeah, you have to remember, everybody don't think like y'all. Everybody don't think like us. Everybody in this world, they think differently. They react differently. That's a unique, special thing about our society, our world. Everybody doesn't act the same. Right? But this right here, this is demonic right here, man. I mean, bro, if this stuff is true, bro, she said that this year, in January of this year, this nigga dragged her out of bed, berated her, hit her on the head, and then R-worded her. And told her that you're my property. And I had to do what he said. Wow, bro. And then they be acting like this shit just, oh, them niggas lying, man, they lying. Nah, nigga, you niggas is lying. You chicks is lying. Nah, you lying to yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you can lie on earth. It's cool. You can lie. Everybody, we can lie. You can say whatever you want to say on earth. You ain't lie before God. That's facts. So you might as well just keep it real right now. But people be worried about the perception. What other people going to say? They're going to get canceled. This, that, and the third. Right? Everybody got to act like they know they're the high and mighty on when a person's supposed to say something. Then when they do come out and report it to the cops, oh, they lying, they capping, nigga, they clout chasing, they trying to take a nigga money. Man, get out of here, bruh. It's the same thing with y'all niggas every time. This what y'all do. Right? This what y'all do. And this woman have stood by this man for 14 years. Didn't y'all hear Mary J? What was that? Mary J. Blige, y'all? I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna shed no tears. Ain't that what she said? Ain't that the song? What's the name of that song, y'all? Y'all know the name of the song, man. That was Mary J, right? Right? What was the name of that song? Somebody tell me in the comment section. Y'all know I ain't lying, man. Right? So, a lot of them dealing with this type of shit, man. Real talk, man. A lot of them be afraid for their life. Right? That's why I always tell the young fellas, hey, man, you got a problem with a shorty, man? Walk away. Just walk away, bro. Because I'm tell you something, man. They put niggas in prison behind that shit, bro. And when you tell somebody the truth, man, they don't want to hear that shit, bro. They tell nigga the truth. Hey, bro, just walk away, bro, because they going to put you in prison, my nigga. You go ahead and act out. And niggas be, oh, I don't think this is something. Nigga, you put your hands on it, nigga, they going to arrest your ass. Nigga, they not trying to hear what you got to think. They going by the law, nigga. They locking niggas up. You say this, then they get mad at you, talking about you hating, this at the third. Man, I ain't trying to hear that shit, man. Tell y'all niggas the truth, man, and deal with the rest later on. Let God sort it out. Like, share, subscribe, man. We trying to tell these cats, man. They don't be want to listen, man. They don't hear me, though. You feel me? Woman still sat by this man all these years, bro. Right? Stood 10 toes with a nigga all those years. Right? Shit's sad. Black sister come out, and y'all niggas talking about y'all love black folks. A black woman come out and say, hey, man, this nigga did something to me, and they demonize him. Shit crazy, man. You should have heard that shit Jason Whitlock was talking about today, man. Jason Whitlock is a disgusting individual for what he said today. Real talk, man. Y'all should have some serious questions about this dude and the things that he said today. I'm talking about serious, real serious questions about the shit Jason Whitlock was talking about today. About this issue. Because it goes to show y'all that this dude, man, like I said before, bro, he ain't keeping it 100.
And how they got me, how they finished me, is with an allegation from my wife that I pointed my finger at her and poked her in the cheek the day before.
Nah, she says that the nigga R-worded her multiple times and she ain't reported. The nigga physically assaulted her multiple times. She ain't reported. The nigga ran up her credit card and borrowed 100 racks from her, and she ain't reported.
It sounds like I'm offering up a hardcore defense of Marcellus, and I want to be careful, and I want to be fair.
No, you don't. You don't want to be fair. You're a liar. You say this stuff, but you don't want to be fair. You're a liar, bro. And you a shrewd operator. Period.
I want to be accurate. That the other thing that I thought about yesterday was, hey, what do you owe a friend? And this is yesterday before we had any of the details. And like, should I talk about this? Was the conversation I was having with others, mutual friends, mutual acquaintances. Should I have this conversation? And, I was like, I consider Marcellus a friend. We're not super tight, but when I've know your wife, when I've been to your home, when we've worked together for 2 years, when, we all, I had a massive suite at the Deontay Wilder, the white guy, Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury fight in Vegas. I think it was their second fight. Massive suite at the MGM the suite had maybe 4 or 5 different hotel rooms and just like separate apartments inside the suite. And Marcellus and his wife stayed in one of those rooms. And you know, when you vacationed or socialized with people and you've worked with them for 2 years and you stayed in contact with them and you've had conversations with them about, hey man, should we reconnect and do something together again? We're friends. And there is a level of loyalty that I feel like we owe all friends, and that I certainly do. And so I had a debate about, you know, should I even talk about this? And I was like, I have my brand. I have my credibility that plays a tiny bit of a factor in this. Like, I talk about the media, and I talk, if this were Ryan Clark, would I have a conversation about it?
See, I cooked him so bad, y'all, he had to come on and talk about this. I was cooking him so bad on Sunday. Jason Whitlock listens to this channel all the time. He probably listening right now, mad as hell. That nigga listen, I guarantee you he listening right now. Man, that nigga piping hot listening to me. Cause he know I know him. I got him to a T. He know I. Boy, Jason Whitlock know what time it is with me. He be throwing sneak disses to me on his channel. Oh, ticket this and you know, ticket in the air, ticket. Y'all don't be hearing Jason Whitlock when he be sneak dissing me on his channel? Talking about, yeah, ticket and, you know, cause ticket and he like Deion and Deion Sanders and he supporting the Sanders. Nah, you a stone cold hater. And we gonna call it out. Point blank period. That's exactly what Jason Whitlock said on his channel. And ticket, cause see, I'ma tell you, cause he ticket like Deion, man. He sit up here and harass Deion Sanders for no reason. Deion ain't done a damn thing to this man. Deion has done nothing to Jason Whitlock. Nothing. Nothing. And this is what he do. Tell me what primetime Deion Sanders have done to Jason Whitlock. Nothing. People, I'm telling y'all this. Keeping it a 1,000. Nasty work, man. Nasty work, man.
About this. Absolutely. And if I'm going to do that to others, Stephen A. Smith or others, I certainly have to talk about this. But the other part of friendship is if you saw things that made you go, I wonder if I should say this to this person. I wonder if I should ask this person, are you okay? When you see a friend in the kind of distress that Marcellus has been over the last year and a half, did I do enough? And I'm talking about the allegations that were coming from his past. I'm like, did I do enough?
No, you didn't even talk about it. You talk about Stephen A. You talk about Shannon Sharp like a dog. But you ain't even talk about that man had a 13-year-old that accused him of that stuff, man. Come on, bro. Cut a cap, man.
Probe enough? Did I ask enough? Or did I, because one of the last conversations I think me and Marcellus had after the latest round of allegations, I saw him do his own show, and where he's been defending himself from these allegations on his own show, I asked Marcellus, hey man, you want to come on this show and talk about these latest allegations? And that was the podcaster in me, not someone trying to be strictly Marcellus's friend. I was like, hey, I think it would do you good to defend yourself, and you seem pretty aggressive about defending yourself from these previous deals. Maybe getting interviewed by someone that would ask you real questions.
Questions. You're his friend, but you ain't asking no real questions. You a liar, man. Period, bro. Period, bro. Jason Whitlock, man, is a sad individual the way he operate, bro. Y'all respect this cat? I never respect that cat, bro. Ever. Like, share, subscribe, man. Y'all see what it is, man. Dude had a whole pity party over there, man.
Now, that may have been the podcaster, and hey, let's get some views, driving that more than getting on the phone. Hey, man, are you okay? you need some strategic help here. And we did have a light conversation around those deals, but I'm sitting here, was I aggressive enough? And so what I think my fallback position has been is that I spend a lot of time on this show talking publicly about how men should handle themselves. And I try to back it up with my own actions. And
His own actions, even though this man sat out here and talked about Joy Taylor's private areas and talking about this woman's bosom. Talking about what he capable of doing to her rack. Yeah, with the big hole and the peanut butter skin. Sad, bro. Sad, bro. Sad, bro. And Marcellus, for your sake, bro, I hope and pray that you didn't. And if everybody's lying on you, brother, I hope they all go to prison for lying on you. I'm gonna say that to you. If they're lying on you, bro, I hope they all go to prison. But I'm just gonna tell you, bro, it looks really ugly, brother. And I'm gonna tell you something, brother, Marcellus. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you or Jason Whitlock. I'm gonna tell you the truth, brother. I'm not gonna hold no punches with you, dog. I don't believe you or Whitlock. And you roll with Whitlock, so I damn sure don't believe either one of you. Like, share, subscribe. Hey, we always appreciate the support, and if you guys want to do so, you can use the Cash App or PayPal links. They'll be in the description box below this video or pinned at the top of the comments. The top donators will be announced every month. All right, you guys, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all cop the merch, and make sure that you get the weight loss formula. The links to that will be in the description box below this video. Check out our next video coming up right now.